The death is announced of Christina Juliette Joseph Barthelmy of High Street, Labrie, who passed away at the St. Jude Hospital on Tuesday, 4th March 2014 at 8:30 a.m. She was 61 years old. Left to mourn her loving husband and caretaker, Augustine Barthelmy of High Street, Labrie, retired Assistant Accountant General, Treasury Department. Mother, Selina Jean-Baptiste. Stepfather, Ferdinand Jean-Baptiste of Destiny Highway, Labrie. One son, Adon Joseph Barthelmy of Lahore, employee of Vieux-Fort Sub-Collector's Office, Treasury Department. Two daughters, Lorenza Minel Joseph Barthelmy of Labrie, proprietress of Mama Rose Restaurant and Bar. Quill Barthelmy of the Labrie Post Office and band leader at the Labrie Steel Pan Project. Adopted daughters, Lena and Virginia Edward of Castries. 4 grandchildren, Christian Andrew, student of Sir Lewis Community College, Up the Morn. Rose Joseph, student of the Labrie Girls Primary. Ryan Correa of Brooklyn Academy, New York. Noah Andrew, student of Fort Jacques Combined. 3 brothers, Orist Alexander of Canada. Elvis Jean-Baptiste of the Fisheries Department in Vieux-Fort. Curtis Jean-Baptiste of Labrie and their families. 2 sisters, Catherine Tinette Jean-Baptiste of Destiny Highway, Labrie. Esther Griffith of Barbados. 1 adopted sister, Jane Felix of New York. Many nieces and nephews including Delette and Philomen Jean-Baptiste, Daniel and Indy Edwin, Curtisha Jean-Baptiste of Labrie, Jude, Riel, Ramon, Rachel and Rehan, all of Vieux-Fort. Twill Etienne of Labrie, Dylan Yard of Texas, Kian Ogis, Cantor and David Alexander of Canada. Jay, Kerwin, Faith and Heather Felix, all of the USA. Daughter-in-law, Kenin Korea of the USA. Son-in-law, Cuthbert Alphonse of Soufrière. Brothers-in-law, Neil Barthelmy of Labrie, Aloysius Barthelmy of Redwy. Kelland Barthelmy of Bexar, Gay Edwin of Labrie. Francisca Smith of California and their families. Sisters-in-law, Donisha Alexander of Canada, Laura Collymore of Labrie. Ray Belma of Vieux-Fort. Natasha Jean-Baptiste and Frances Paul Barthelmy of Labrie. Niece-in-law, Yvonne Barthelmy, teacher at the Choiseul Secondary School. 1 aunt, Thelma Perkins of Barbados. 1 uncle, Mr. White and family of Tirouche, Miku. Many cousins including Helena, Janice, Esther, Leah, Docia Pierre and their families of Leclerc, Coletta and Matthew Pierre of Castries, Elvira Smith and family of Saltibus, Ronnie Monrose and family of Labrie, Augustine Stephen and family of High Street, Labrie, the Pierre family of La Pelle, Saltibus, the Antoine family of Labrie, the Gustave and Calix family of High Road, Labrie, the Alexander family of Saltibus, special friends Clive Alexander, Jovan Juice Alexander, Chiney, Bernice, Allison, Almos, Arco, Arnett, Sobers, Velma, Moses Peters, Mijiki, Aline, and Edmund Shalmind, Ashlyn, Leon, Nus Justin, Len Leos, Yves Renard, Dr. Anders Sanya, Maura Ogis, the food vendors of Park Estate Saltibus, Pearl and Juliette Smith, friends and ex-co-workers of the former Halcyon Days Hotel, Vieux-Fort, Dale Harris, Grell Joyeux and family of Labrie, James Prophet of Labrie. Also left to mourn nurse and doctors of the renal unit of St. Jude and Victoria Hospitals, the guys who worked on the house, the Anatole and Peters family of High Street, Labrie, the Mark and Edwards families, Daphne Thomas and family, the John, Clary, Ogis and Fadley families, all of Labrie. The brothers and the sisters of the OJ Church of God, especially Mr. and Miss St. Helen, the entire Labrie community, other neighbors, relatives and friends both here and abroad. The funeral service and burial of the late Christina Juliette Joseph Barthelmy will take place on Sunday, 16 March 2014 at the Margaret O'Brien Private Cemetery, Latony, Vieux-Fort. The funeral service begins at 2 p.m. Special notes, transportation will be available from the Labrie Market Square from 12:30 p.m. A special contribution will be collected in aid of the renal unit. The body now lies at the Lazarus Funeral Home, New York Road, Vieux-Fort.